playing her because there have been so much out there. In fact, there's a Broadway musical opening next week, Diane. I mean, there's television and all this stuff. This is so unique, but I'm curious, when the project came to you, what was it that you said, I can bring something to this that is part of me?
Being totally honest, I think that that came later. I was drawn to this super instinctively. I think I really love Pablo's movies, and it was the tone of his voice on the phone. I will say, like, it was a kind of call to arms. He had this like stern, kind of low intensity, and now I know him and I know his face, and it's very sweet. But I was like, wow, this guy's for real. But yeah, there were just sort of these like long pauses in between the things that we decided to say to each other that said everything. I don't know, I thought it was so daring and audacious to step into this world with the confidence to have like an abstract, kind of weird, very oddly punk rock, like tone poem approach to something that people covet and protect, like, you know, sometimes with a vengeance. I was like, it seems like I just knew that I should do this. It wasn't because I was like, had any sort of incredibly developed sense of who she was before I read the script. The script was so strange, so trippy. Yeah, it just felt like such an internal experience, and ultimately I didn't know how far he was gonna push the surreality. But when we did the Pearl scene, and it wasn't just a sort of moments kind of fantasy nightmare, and it was a really drawn out, like something that you can't wake up from. And you wake up and you're like, God, I feel like I just dreamt 10 years of fucking hell. That was that Pearl scene. I just couldn't believe how long we were doing it. I couldn't believe how many looks and how developed that interaction was. That was all in the script, but